let's say someone is really curious about Isha, what would you suggest as to how they start their journey with it, and what are some of the entry points into it, and what is the structure like? How does it go ahead?
Okay. See, it's a very basic. There's a flagship program which is called Inner Engineering. So that is what you start off with. And it's a sort of like it eases you into it in one way also. The structure is such that it's like a 7 series of discourses with him. Like because a very powerful yogic tool is being handed to you, which is Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya, which is very effective in many ways. Now to handle a tool, which is, again, like they say, if you hand over somebody a knife, now you can use it to cut vegetables also, you can use it to hurt yourself also. It's a very important, it's a good tool, right? So now whenever a good tool is being placed into your hands, you should have your foundation right as well. So inner engineering is the program which sort of sets your tools very correctly in terms of you won't have a problem with your own body and mind anymore. That's not a trouble. I think that is one trouble that you're trying to do away with. So that is a very good starting point. That is the starting point, so as to say. Then if you wish to do the more advanced programs, there are many advanced programs that you can start off with. If you wish to do Hatha Yoga, that was what my next step was. For me, the next thing that I was looking for was for something for my body. In terms of, okay, that I'm doing this more with my breath, with my energy, all of these things that I don't, again, I'm saying so many things that I've been doing for many, many years now. But I still don't understand. When I speak of energy, yes, I can experience many things. But do I know it to its entirely? No, I don't know what it is. But I'm still doing it because I see many changes that have happened. Then the next step that I did, or I undertook, was doing yogasanas. There are many different programs that you can do in Hatha Yoga as well. So I did a yogasanas program almost 6 months after I'd done inner engineering. Then I had attended a sort of there was a particular consecration program that was happening in the Bangalore ashram. So there are many, many different ashrams which are coming up that I had attended in the Bangalore ashram. It was called the Yogeshwara Linka consecration. After that, I had gone for Mahashivratri to the ashram. After Mahashivratri, I don't know, something like absolutely flipped for me in my life. That was like a completely like changing point or turning point in my life, for which what happened after that was something which I can't logically fit for myself, because after I had attended Mahashivratri, 1 month later I was going to shift to Bombay because I was starting some work here. But I remember very clearly, it was the 7th or 8th of March, I woke up with a thought, very intense thought, that I have to do the Hatha Yoga teacher training. That happens in the ashram. It's a 5-month residential program, extremely intense program, and just never in my life I have bended my body to this much also. Maximum I used to do was walk, or I was like weight training at that point of time. I used to work out a lot. I was doing a lot of strength training. I was doing a lot of these basic workouts, but like I was not particularly flexible, so as to say. I had not done a single day of yoga in my life, apart from the yogasanas that I had learned 6 months ago. And that I was practicing like twice or thrice a week. I was not so regular then. I was practicing. I was doing my Shambhavi every day. Suddenly, this thought of I want to not only do Hatha Yoga, I also want to become a teacher has come from God knows where, but it has come. And I went at it with complete this. I've digressed a little from the question. I will come to this particular part later, but just end it there in terms of inner engineering would be a good gateway. If you think, okay, I don't have the time right now, you can start off maybe with the book. There's an inner engineering book, or I would just recommend, I would really, really recommend you do the inner engineering program, because the way it is designed is the first 7 discourses, you can do it from your phone. You just need a space. If you can create a committed space for yourself where there's no disturbance, that would be the most ideal, so that you can imbibe it well. If you're doing it on the go, then you might be able to imbibe it depending on your level of concentration, but it's better to have it in an atmosphere which is a more committed space. Then there's the program that the Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya, which you're initiated into. So I think that would be the first good step. And then advanced programs depends on how much your interests have peaked.